There's one day here and the next day gone. Sometimes you bend, sometimes you stand, sometimes you turn your back to the wind. There's a world outside every darkened door. The blues won't haunt you anymore. With a brave arm free and lover's sword, come ride with me to the distant shore. We won't hesitate. Ladies, start your engines. Welcome to our Women in HVACR Conference Know Before You Go session. We are super excited today to lift the hood on our plans so you can arrive prepared, make the most of your experience, and ultimately and confidently build new connections, your knowledge, and some of those opportunities. So let's jump in it here. As we all know by now, this year's conference will be held at the JW Marriott in Indianapolis on September 27th through 29th. We are expecting approximately 400 to 500 amazing ladies. Our conference home for the week is one of the largest and most impressive JW Marriott properties in the world. So located in the heart of downtown Indianapolis, this award-winning hotel is going to offer us some stunning skyline views. You will not be disappointed. It's also going to offer some modern luxury accommodations and direct access to many of the city's top attractions. If you're lucky, you might even see a baseball field from your room. You won't just be attending a conference, you'll also be staying, like I said, at one of the premier hotels in the Midwest. So think about the location, the amenities, and the energy of downtown Indianapolis. All of this is going to make an exciting opportunity to learn with us, connect with industry leaders, your peers, and enjoy a first-class conference experience. So I am your host for today. My name is Kristen Mueller. I am also joined by a number of other board members that I will be bringing into this call today. So let's talk about our hotel room reservations real quick. This is super important to cover today because the reservation cutoff is coming up super quick. It is Friday, August 28th. The current room rate right now is listed here, and just note that the room rate is going to increase after the 28th to the hotel's standard rate. So please do what you need to do to reserve your room if you need a room. If you've already registered for conference, but you forgot, like I have in the past, to add that hotel piece on at the end, please make sure that you handle that ASAP. All right, so let's start talking about the good stuff here. What should you expect when you arrive in Indianapolis? Registration, friends, officially opens on Sunday at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. You will find us at the conference registration desk. Once you have checked in, please make sure that you pick up your conference materials. After that, ladies, go ahead and we encourage you to take some time, get settled in, and start connecting with your fellow attendees. As part of the experience and brand new this year, you will have access to our VIP lounge where you can enjoy a cocktail, you can take a load off, you can do a little relaxing before all of the activities begin, because we all know you're going to be go, go, go from that moment on. So whether you are reconnecting with colleagues, whether you're meeting and making brand new industry friends, or you're, like I said, simply taking a moment to unwind after your travel, the lounge is going to be a great place to kick off the event, and you'll find that just off the side of the registration area. After you're done registering, take time to get checked into your room, explore the hotel, familiarize yourself with the conference spaces. We also have opportunities for our early arriver activities, first timers, mentorship. We have a lot going on that first day. So we're going to try to fit it all in. But of course, take some time to relax and familiarize yourself so that when Monday morning hits, you can hit the ground running and meet us down there. Honestly, our goal for you is to arrive, get comfortable, start enjoying the experience from the moment you walk into the beautiful JW. So let's start talking about some specifics. And I want to turn it over to my great friend, Janelle. And Janelle is going to talk about the First Timers breakout that's happening on Sunday. Janelle.
Awesome. Thank you. Hi, everybody. I'm Janal Reed. I serve on our Women in HVAC board and chair our membership and community committee. I'm joined in serving our membership committee this year with Jennifer Black, Gail Kuhn, Amy Myers. They're all on the committee with me. And we actually get to host the first timers breakout session in Indianapolis. So this will be for anyone who is their first time coming to this conference. It's specifically for you. So you would join us on Sunday between 3 and 4 before the welcome party. And our goal in that session is for you to walk out feeling informed, connected, confident about all the days. Obviously, you're going to get a lot of this information here on this Know Before You Go call, but we'll also have some fun getting connected with other women in our segment in the industry. We'll get to hear stories, advice for from other women who remember their first time at conference. We'll walk you through the conference space so you can kind of get a visual of what everything is like and go day by day on what's happening there so you don't miss anything. We also take some time just to talk about what you should expect to get out of your membership if you are a member, or give you more information about what it means to be a member of the Women in HVAC. But most importantly, we want you to meet some different people before you ever walk into the first networking event. So that's our main goal. Just be ready to connect. You get to ask deeper questions, have some fun, and know that you have a friend before you walk into conference. So really excited to see you. If it's your first conference, we'd really love for you to join us at that breakout session. Thanks, Kristen.
Awesome. Thank you, Janelle. All right. So as we look ahead to conference, there are several signature events that you're not going to want to miss. Some of these we're going to go into detail in a few minutes as well, but just to give you some high level, these experiences are designed to help you build those connections that we've been talking about, celebrate our industry, and honestly, ladies, have some fun along the way. So first, we're going to kick things off with the welcome party at the iconic Indianapolis Motor Speedway Museum. Ladies, we are going off site. So this is a unique opportunity to network with all of us and your friends and your peers while surrounded by the history and the excitement of the legendary Indy 500. It's the perfect setting to meet those new folks, reconnect with your familiar faces, and start the conference experience on a high note. We'll talk more about that in a second as well. And one of the conference's premier events that we all look forward to every year is the Green Means Go Gala. So this annual celebration and awards dinner recognizes excellence, leadership, and contributions within the industry. This evening is going to be an inspiring event filled with recognition, storytelling, and connection as we celebrate the individuals helping us move the industry forward. And honestly, if you're ready to let loose and have some fun, don't miss the closing grace party. This is inspired by the classic movie that we all know and love. This party is going to be a conference favorite, I promise you, and offers a chance to relax, enjoy the music, connect with attendees in a much more casual atmosphere. So I encourage you to come dressed for the theme. If that is not your jam, which I can appreciate it, be prepared to come in your comfies and have some fun with us. These events are more than just social gatherings. They're opportunities to expand your network, to strengthen relationships, and fully immerse yourself in the Women in HVACR community. So we encourage you to attend, engage, and make the most of these unique experiences throughout the week. I'm going to turn it over to Crystal in just a second, but as we talk about the welcome party here as well, like I mentioned, this is going to kick off at the Motor Speedway. This isn't going to be your typical welcome party. You'll have the opportunity to explore this iconic venue in motorsports, surrounded by historic Indy 500 race cars, championship exhibits, and the rich history that is known as the racing capital of the world. So as you move through the museum, you're going to receive and you're going to be enjoying a variety of complimentary appetizers, beverages, while you connect with folks. And then go check out the racing simulators where you can test your skills behind the wheel and experience a taste of what it's like. Crystal, anything that you want to add on the welcome party specifically?
No, just I know you guys are always hoping like, what do I wear? What do I wear? This one is pretty much business casual, business professional, how you want to be, because it is off-site. But I encourage you, we got to do a site tour of this. It is phenomenal. You're gonna love it. Grab a friend. If you don't have a friend, you're gonna meet one there. Lots of great opportunities there for this one.
Amazing. Like I mentioned too, take a look at the simulators, take a look at all the interactive experiences. You'll have time to explore the exhibits at your own pace, take a ton of photos, enjoy the venue that complements this year's theme as well.
Yeah, even if you're not a big like racing fan, it's still really cool to walk through.
100%. There's some interesting things that you'll find. My personal advice, I've been to this museum a couple times. We also went and did a walkthrough there. Don't rush through it. Take the time to meet those new folks, introduce yourself. Like Crystal said, make a friend, enjoy the experience, because some of the most valuable connections you're going to make often begin at the welcome party. So this is going to set the tone for the entire conference: learning, connection, and again, having a little fun along the way.
Yeah.
So if we talked a lot about networking in the start of our social events. Those are all major highlights of the conference. But we also think about the educational content, and that's where you'll gain some insights and ideas that you can bring back and really put into action in your everyday world. So this year's conference is going to include 2 inspiring keynote presentations. I am beyond excited for both of them. I think we're going to get some good laughs and some good information from both of them. They're going to challenge us to think a little bit differently, grow our influence, and then lead as well. You'll also have access to 16 different workshop topics. This is going to give you the opportunity to customize your experience based on whatever interests you might have or whatever career goals you might have. So whether you're looking to strengthen your leadership skills, grow your knowledge, improve your communication, or explore some new perspectives, there is going to be something for everyone. Also new this year, that circle right in the middle, momentum moments. These are shorter, high impact sessions that are designed really to help you spark some ideas, encourage reflection, and really provide some practical takeaways that will create some momentum. I don't want to give too much away because I'm so very excited about these, but think about them as mini TED Talks throughout the conference. We're also going to engage in 2 group activities. These are designed to foster collaboration, connection, and I want to look for some shared learning amongst all of us because we all have great ideas that we want to share. These experiences often become, again, some of the most memorable parts of conference because they're going to allow you to learn from others in the room. And then the last circle on that page, everyone at the end of conference, we are going to challenge you to identify a bold move that you want to make. This is going to be a commitment that you are going to take meaningful action after the conference. Again, it could be that you want to pursue a new opportunity, expand your network, advocate for yourself. Maybe you just want to develop a new skill that you learned from somebody else at conference, or for some of us, stepping outside our comfort zone. We want you to be able to leave conference with a tangible thing that you want to work on. Leave with a plan, ladies. So as you attend sessions throughout the couple of days, I encourage you to think about what resonates most with you. Capture those key takeaways. Consider how you want to apply those things when you return back home. And the value is not just what happens in Indianapolis, it's what you're going to do with everything after conference is over. Another big thing we're gonna have available to you is our tailgate party. So Crystal, I am going to turn this one over to you to talk about the tailgate party.
Yeah, so I'm like Kristen, I don't want to give away a ton of ideas, but for you guys, but this is going to be a great time, very high energy. If you were able to join us last year, you know we were bringing tons of things happening throughout the show. So we encourage you to dress up for your favorite team, come and hang out with us, visit with our awesome vendors and sponsors, and then just like in laps in a NASCAR race, you guys are going to be taking laps to around the vendor floor to be able to pick up your swag this year. So it's definitely going to be a little bit of a different way to get your complimentary swag. So you're going to want to be watching out for how to do that. And again, just so much energy in the room. This is great. So after we've been in sessions the majority of the day, come and hang out, drink, snack around, have a good time walking around. This is going to be a great time. Again, tons of vendors there, really putting on their best for you to be able to go and engage and learn more about their product and offering. And then, of course, it wouldn't be a Women at HVACR show without tons of energy and things going on in the room. So you're not going to want to miss that one.
Love it. I would say before we leave this slide, just be intentional as you're walking through the vendor expo. Again, if you were there last year, it's not your everyday run-of-the-mill vendor expo. There's going to be a lot of extra things going on, but be intentional. Don't just walk through to walk through. Introduce yourself, get out of your comfort zone, talk to exhibitors about industry trends, share some challenges that you might be having and see where they can help as well. So enjoy that one. Later on that evening will be our gala as well. So there will be an opportunity for multiple dress changes throughout that day. Now, as I mentioned, one of our signature events of the conference and immediately following our vendor expo is our Green Means Go Gala. And this is an evening dedicated to celebrating the accomplishments, the leadership, and the impact of women across the industry. So a little bit of the what's important, and then I'll turn it back over to Crystal to talk about some of the other highlights as well. But this is going to take place on Monday evening. If you've been to conference before, we typically do our awards dinner the last night of conference, but we moved it to the middle of conference this year to make sure that everybody can participate in it before they have to leave. So again, it's Monday evening from 7 to 9. And this is going to serve up one of the most inspiring and memorable moments of the conference. So Crystal, anything to add on this one?
No, I love to see what everyone wears and how they interpret green. We always, like she mentioned, we always have surprises, but this is my favorite time because we always struggle because we as a board, we want to honor so many women. And so we honor as many women as we can in here to give them their spotlight and their time to shine. And so I'm really excited for you to see scholarship winners and leadership winners and pillar winners. And it was definitely a time of just celebrating women in the industry. So you get to look great, feel great, eat good food, and really celebrate people. It is absolutely a very joyful time. So I encourage you not to miss that one either.
Love that. All right. And then one thing we won't have to worry about during conference is finding something to eat and drink, ladies. We do a fantastic job of ensuring everybody is well taken care of throughout the event. So each day will begin with a breakfast buffet, giving you an opportunity to fuel up before heading into keynote presentations, workshops, and those networking activities. It's also a great time to connect with fellow attendees. Start your day off with those meaningful conversations. Throughout conference, you'll have access to daily beverage stations and break refreshments. So if you need a cup of coffee, a water, quick snack before sessions, make sure that you find those stations because they will be readily available. Lunch will also be provided each day throughout conference. There will be lunch buffets set up in the hallways, so take a look in the same spot that the breakfast is. And in the evenings, many of the events include receptions with food and beverage. Again, creating those opportunities to connect in a more relaxed setting. This is, again, where a lot of the best networking happens. So I encourage you to take advantage of them. You will also get drink tickets as part of your conference experience with additional beverages available for purchase through a cash bar. And finally, if you submitted any dietary restrictions or food allergies during your registration process, those accommodations have been communicated to the conference team and they will be available throughout the event. When it comes to food and bev, our advice is super simple. Take advantage of the meal functions, sit with different people throughout conference, and use those meal times as networking opportunities. Again, ladies, I can't stress this enough. Some of our most valuable conversations happen when we're sharing a meal or grabbing a cup of coffee in between sessions. Crystal already mentioned she loves to see what people are going to wear. So we need to talk about what are we going to pack. So as you're preparing for Indianapolis, think about something and what to pack so you can be comfortable, confident, ready for everything the conference has to offer. For the majority of conference, the dress code is business casual. Think polished, but comfortable. You'll be spending a lot of time in educational sessions, networking events, and walking throughout the hotel and convention spaces. So comfortable shoes are highly recommended. Conference days, as we know, can be long, so you're likely to be on your feet more than expected, and we want to get you up and moving as much as possible. So think about that. In addition to your general conference attire, don't forget to pack for some of those special events that Crystal mentioned. For the tailgate party, feel free to embrace the fun, energetic atmosphere, dress in your favorite team colors, any race-inspired apparel, or casual spirit wear. These are all great options if you want to participate in that theme. For the Green Means Go Gala, you're going to want to bring attire that steps above that business casual. And make it green, ladies, or whatever your interpretation of green is. This is a great opportunity to dress up in something that you normally might not be able to wear and enjoy an evening of recognition and networking. And need I say any more about the Grease party? If you want to join in on the fun, consider bringing a themed outfit that goes along with the movie or inspired by the movie. This and participation completely optional, but when you ever think it's too much, go one step above, because I guarantee it's not going to be too much. Theme nights are always more enjoyable when everybody gets involved. And then finally, for those that are planning for the participation in the Monday morning fitness activity, this is going to be a walk this year. Be sure to pack any athletic clothing and comfortable shoes to walk around outside downtown Indianapolis. Again, this is a great opportunity to start that day energized and connect with folks and have a great conversation while you're taking a walk. A few additional things that I wanted to add to the list that I didn't put on the slide. Make sure that you bring a light sweater or a jacket, because meeting rooms can be cool. I guarantee you'll be cold at some point in time. Make sure that your devices are charged and powered throughout the day. Business cards, if you want to have them handy, especially when you're meeting new folks or at the vendor expo. And then always bring something to take notes. So that could be your favorite notebook or your favorite digital device, whatever it is. I guarantee you're going to want to take some notes throughout those couple of days. And then more importantly than anything else, pack an amazingly positive attitude, a willingness to connect with new people, and an openness to learn. Those are often the things that, again, are going to make the biggest difference in your overall conference experience. So come prepared, get comfortable, be comfortable, and get ready to make the most out of your time at conference. And if you are unsure of what to wear, even after this, Sheridan's going to send out some Pinterest boards shortly after this call, so you can get an opportunity to take a look at what our vision is in those boards. So as we wrap up today's session and before we get to Q&A, let's cover a few final reminders to help ensure a smooth and successful experience as you get ready for conference. Take a few minutes before you travel to confirm all of your hotel flight transportation details, as we all do before we go somewhere. Double check your reservation information, your arrival times, and any travel arrangements that you made, so there are no surprises when it's time to head out to Indy. And then make sure that you download the conference event app. All of that information will be coming as well before you arrive. That app will be your go-to resource throughout the conference for schedules, session information, event locations, speaker details, real-time updates. You'll have that information on your badge when you get there as well. Having that app is going to help you navigate the conference so much easier. It's going to be a godsend for you. And then another important tip, ladies, make sure you pick up your badge as early as possible. As I mentioned, registration opens on Sunday at noon. Getting checked in early will allow you to avoid the lines, get familiar with the venue, start enjoying the conference right away, including that VIP lounge that I talked about in the very beginning. If you have any additional questions, you can contact info@womeninhvacr.org, and we'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you have. Ultimately, we are super excited. The conference committee has been working hard on this to make this an amazing event for all of you, and the entire board has been working on this. And we're excited for everyone to experience this year's conference. We can't wait to see the connections, the ideas, the bold moves that you leave with at the end of conference, and actually your your entire time in Indy. So with that, I want to turn it over and open up Q&A. So I welcome any questions that you might have. You can type them into chat, or you can come off mute and ask.
There's a couple of questions in the chat for you, Kristen.
I can't see it at the moment, Crystal. So if you want to read those,
First of all, Jennifer Lingo, Southeast Louisiana. I'm from Southeast Texas. So, that's kind of the same. But that's exciting. We're excited that you'll be joining us there. And then Kimberly's question, Kristen, is what time is the vendor event on Monday and what is scheduled for Tuesday evening? She said, sorry, she might be a bit confused.
Oh, no worries.
There's a lot to take in.
There is a lot to take in. So the vendor event on Monday is 4 to 6, and then the gala starts at 7. Tuesday evening is our grease party. So Tuesday evening, the grease party, correct me if I'm wrong, Sheridan, but I want to say it's also at 4 o'clock.
It is 4 to 6.
Perfect. Got that memorized.
That's the only ones I see. But as always, we really try to feel, while you guys are thinking, we really try to make this an experience. And so an experience that's full of meeting new people, networking, the education side and the mentor side. So just come and put yourself out there a little bit, and we will welcome you with open arms. Wear what you want to wear. But if you love to dress up and love to have a good time, we love to celebrate that. So there's just some more in there, Kristen. So
yeah. So attire to the tailgate party, Jackie, great question. So the museum event, we would say, casual, business casual, no theme for the museum. And I forgot to mention transportation will also be available. So don't feel like you need to find an Uber and get some friends and head over there. We'll have coach buses available for you. The attire for the tailgate party is team wear. So if you want to wear your favorite sports teams, colors, jerseys, racewear, whatever you want that will fit into a tailgate, I encourage that.
So Kristen Mueller, I'll just add that our mentors and mentees are invited to attend the mentor and mentee gathering on Sunday afternoon. So they should check the schedule, and they should check their invitation that probably came through Mentor City for that meetup. That'll be hosted by the Mentor Committee and Lisa Knapp.
Perfect. Thank you, Jane. Any other questions, ladies? I don't see any more in the chat. Anyone want to come off mute? Either share their excitement or ask a question. I'll take either one.
I'm super excited. It'll be my first time attending, and so I marked down the first time attendee session, and I didn't know there were going to be so many themes and options for dressing up, so I'm excited.
Love that, Julia. Yeah, if you have the opportunity to look on socials last year, or they just posted not too long ago some photos and videos from last year, that'll give you a kind of a hint, Julia, on how themed out we might get.
Hey, Kristen, there is a question about how many days is the room rate for. I thought it was 3 days on the front end and 3 days on the back end. Can we confirm that?
Yes, it is 3 days pre and post of our event dates. So just a quick update about our room block. If you have not already secured your room, we are running a little scarce at the moment. There are still a few rooms, so snag them up while you can. We are also working on a secondary block right now, so that will be in the pipeline shortly. If you have any issues at all in making your reservation, updating anything, getting the dates that you'd like, and putting an email in the chat now, if you would send just a notification to that email, I will certainly help you handle that and we'll get you all settled.
Also, I just saw Vicky, you said you're nervous about coming for the first time because your coworker couldn't come. So make sure you come to that first timers breakout session. We'll make sure you walk away with a bunch of girls that you can hang out with for the rest of the conference.
Yeah, Vicky, hang out with me.
Yes, there you go. See?
You already got a new friend.
Connection made. I love it. Any other questions or comments? All right, Crystal, any closing comments from you, my friend?
No, just another encouragement. Like if dressing up's not your thing, do not let that keep you from attending the parties. If you love to dress up, I will be dressed up. So if you love to dress up, come on with it. Love it. If not, just come and hang out. It is going to be so much fun. Really, the way to grow in both your leadership and networking and all those things is to just take a little step of faith and put yourself out there. This is actually a very welcoming and loving group for all areas of the industry, whether you're a technician or leading something on a national, global level. We have people all around the room. Janelle is phenomenal at making those good connections. Several of our board members have been around for a long time. We're happy to help connect you to people that are hopefully living that same life that you live. So just step out a little bit on faith and let us know that you need us and we're here to help.
Absolutely. When you're uncomfortable, that means you're growing. So that our goal is to grow a little bit at this conference as well. If there are no other questions, I know Sheridan will make this recording available. That was a couple questions in there about the recording. So we'll make sure that this is available afterwards. The Pinterest boards will go out, and any other information that was covered will also be available. So thank you all for joining. I'm super excited to see all of you and super excited to have this experience. So we'll see you in Indy, ladies. Bye, everybody.